Jackson with the one and only Reverend Dave. Ladies and gentlemen, Reverend Dave, everybody. Play that gangster music for Reverend Dave.
Hell yeah.
Don't ask, don't tell, or off you go to hell. That's what God told me last night when I was talking to him about this latest bullshit thing about the military. God and I had a little chat, and I asked him, I said, I understand you don't know all and see all, and keep in mind that God is a guy. So I asked him, I said, God, what do you think of a couple of hunky guys, doing it in the non-missionary position, naked on a bed? And God said, yuck! That's disgusting. I said, well then, I guess you really kind of go along with Reverend Phelps then, that you do hate fags. And God said, well, come on, Reverend Dave, I'm not going to go quite that far, even to you. And I said, okay, well then let's talk about the lesbian situation. I said, like maybe a couple of really cute girls, very, very nice bods, cute little perky tits, laying naked on a bed, rolling around, playing with each other, that kind of stuff. And God said, Reverend Dave, I'm going to be honest with you. I do cut them a little bit of slack. As a matter of fact, I do not send lesbians to hell. But I do send those goddamn queer guys to hell. So I said, boy, that's pretty heavy, God. I said, you got any idea how come this happens? What? And he said, yes, as a matter of fact, down through the centuries, I've noticed one particular thing, and I've tried to get the religious leaders to push this more, and that is, I call it the, can I stay all night with you thing. That's what God calls it. And we all know this, all of us, grew up. When I remember when I was a little kid, I could, if I wanted to set a tent out in the backyard, I could ask my mom and dad and say, can Johnny spend the night with me tonight? They'd say, sure. But if I had said, can Sally spend the night with me tonight? They'd have said, fuck, no, she can't. So basically what we have there is kind of a situation as we grow up where the you show me yours, I'll show you mine is kind of a thing where it's the same sex deal. Anyway, God, I did ask God, I've asked him this several times and he keeps kind of backing down on it. He won't tell me honestly about his kid. I said, Jesus hung with nothing but a bunch of fucking guys, And he did have that one whore, but that I don't even know if that counts, And he said, Reverend Dave, I just don't even want to talk about that, I just really rather not talk about it. So, God and I kind of parted company then, and I did ask him one last question. I said, do you think the United States will ever let queer guys be in the military? And I said, that's kind of crazy because, there's been queer doctors, lawyers, and Indian chiefs ever since there was preachers here on this earth. And he goes, yeah, I know. And he said the Jews let them do it over there. Their army, they let queers in there. But I don't know. He said, every time I talk to the local Christian hierarchy here in the United States, they just refuse to go along with the program. And I said, yeah, well, how about the queer televangelists that we catch every once in a while? He goes, well, you know, we let them see heaven before we send them to hell, you know, just to piss them off, you know. But, you know, it's fun talking to God. I see the light over there, which is a kind of a religious term, as you well know. And let me just leave you with this, because I think there's a lot of new people in here that never saw Reverend Dave up here before. But I used to meet with God and Allah down at Dog Beach. But after 9/11, you know, I went down there one evening and they were throwing dog shit at each other. So now I have to meet Allah out on the pier, and I still meet God down at Dog Beach. Anyway, come on up and bring your Bibles next time, and we'll have prayer service. Thank you.
Give it up for the Reverend Dave, ladies and gentlemen. The Reverend. Nice work, Dave. All right. Back to back. This next guy had to wait outside because he is not 21 yet. Please give it up for the great-grandson of sacrilegious Dave, Matt Black, everybody.